You get a movie, and you get a movie, and you get a movie. Everybody's getting movies! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and movie lovers of all kind, and welcome back to another Sunday Fun Day. And for today, it's going to be another discussion video. So for today's topic, we are going to be discussing if The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad deserve movies. Fair warning before we get into the meat of this video, there is going to be major spoilers for the entire Breaking Bad series, the finale and how it ends, as well as up to the most recent episode of The Walking Dead. First, we're going to tackle The Walking Dead because I really have a bone to pick with these movies. So to answer the most basic question, does The Walking Dead, or I guess in particular, Rick Grimes, need a movie? The answer? No, of course they don't. They should have just made the smart move and actually fully killed off Rick at the end of Rick's final episode. I'll dig into that a little bit later as well. You know what? Let's actually just kind of poke at it right now. This really pissed me off. I was hoping, praying that AMC would actually have the backbone to pull this off. They were playing out the whole Rick Grimes final episodes, the final episode, the last time Rick Grimes is going to be on the show, yada yada, playing it off like leading in from the second last episode to his last episode like he was going to die, and then they don't kill him off. I was thinking in the back of my mind the whole time I was watching the episode, there's no way they're actually going to kill him off. They definitely do not have the guts to kill him off, and then I thought I was wrong, and of course I wasn't wrong. That has been my biggest problem with the show in recent years, is that you never feel like anybody's ever in danger. They're too afraid to kill off almost any major characters, and it's super annoying. Honestly, so far this has been my least favorite episode of the season. It was good up until the end where they completely just threw it all away and Rick survives. I wish they would have just killed him off, but all they did was just create a cheap way to market the show and bring back in viewers. So how do I feel about the movies? Well, like I said, no, I don't think they really need a movie. As you know, he went with Alice in the helicopter off to who knows where, and then after that happens, there is, I believe, a 6-year time jump in when the show is going to continue on with the next upcoming episode coming on tonight. There's going to be a 6-year time jump in which the rest of the show, as far as I'm aware, is going to take place. So those movies are going to focus right in that gap there that we're missing. My point is, these movies are going to focus solely on Rick. And yes, I said movies. This is planned to be a whole trilogy. He must just be a prisoner or something, or like really far away, because wouldn't he have spent that time if he was a free man trying to get back to his family? That to me seems like that's going to be an excruciatingly boring trilogy. And now time for Breaking Bad. If you cannot tell, I am a massive Breaking Bad fan. Breaking Bad. I have this barrel. If you cannot read it there, it says Breaking Bad. The entire show on Blu-ray is in this case. I paid a lot of money for this. Breaking Bad is my favorite show of all time. So when news broke that there was going to be a movie, my heart sank. No, I was not excited. My initial reaction was like, Breaking Bad movie? Huh. And then when I thought about it, I went, no, please no. This show ended perfectly. Not every show gets that opportunity. You look at something like Dexter, people hated that finale. You look at How I Met Your Mother, people hated that finale. There are so many shows that just don't get it right. Breaking Bad is not one of those shows. But of course, Hollywood or AMC or whoever's in charge of this is gonna muck it all up. They're just gonna do what everyone else does and just make sure we know every last little fine detail and just wring and milk as much as they can out of this. There's no need for this movie, and the latest reports have claimed that it is going to be a sequel to the original series, focusing on Aaron Paul's Jesse Pinkman after the events of the finale. Even though Bryan Cranston has stated, in regards to Walter White, we never see a body, we are left to assume that Walter White died, and that's just it. Walter White died, that's all we think of. Jesse Pinkman, we are assuming that he got away. He went to Mexico, he went to Canada, he went to somewhere. We are assuming that they stayed faithful and they gave Skylar and the kids the money. We are just assuming all that stuff happened, and we have been perfectly fine for many years assuming that that's how everything happened. So why go and explain every last little detail? Why take us on this extra bit of journey? There's no need for it. Where it ended, we are perfectly satisfied. I haven't heard anybody complain. It's one of the highest rated finales in TV history. To me, this runs a very high risk of tarnishing the reputation that Breaking Bad currently holds. I think they should just please let this go. Let the hype die from it, whether it's anger or actual excitement, let that just die off and just quietly sweep this under the rug, AMC, please. Now, I could be proven completely wrong. The Breaking Bad movie could come out and blow my mind, and I could be like, yeah, I want more. It could be amazing. Or The Walking Dead movie or movies could actually end up being fantastic. It could be a great trilogy. I really have no way of knowing, but based off the information we have right now, and of course my personal opinion, Breaking Bad ended perfectly, and we do not need to see 3 full movies of Rick Grimes being a prisoner. So those are my thoughts on AMC announcing The Walking Dead movies as well as a Breaking Bad movie. And if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know, what are your thoughts on AMC announcing Walking Dead and Breaking Bad movies? And be sure to hit me up on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links will be in the description and at the end of the video. And be sure to check out my Instagram page every Friday for the Fan Vote Friday. As always, folks, thank you so much for watching, and that's a wrap. Top 5 celebrities who I believe deserve a biopic of their own. Now,